This is Bruce Walden. I want to say something to all you guys out there, you husbands, dads, uncles. Something happened in my family here a few years ago, many years ago, back in the 80s. My daughter was a little 3-4-year-old girl, and I was deployed, or I was not home. I was probably at work. And the wife at the time had taken my daughter to the mall in Tacoma, Washington. They were out there just, doing mom and daughter things. And there's a play yard there in the middle of the mall. And my daughter ran around playing with the other kids. She was on the other side. She comes back to her mother and says, "Hey, Mom, there's a guy on the other side wants to take me to his house and show me all his toys." And her mother said, "Well, what was his name?" She said, "Well, he said his name is Old Baldhead." So my wife went around there to meet Old Baldhead. And of course, by the time he got there, by the time she got there, he was gone. My daughter came this close to being kidnapped and becoming a statistic. I guess you might have heard about the little boy in Wasilla a couple of days ago that some thug tried to yank him right out of the shopping cart right in front of his mother. And she stood up and did the right thing and kept it from happening. There's a guy that's been threatening the ladies here in the state. He's been a threat to them, many of them. And nothing is being done. The government's not going to do anything. The police can't do much. They won't do a thing until someone is murdered. And then they'll say, "Wow, the signs were all there." Just like it is with all these other yahoos when you see them go off the deep end. People, in case you haven't noticed it, it's a new era now. You'd better learn how to take care of the girls and the women in your life, gentlemen. Ladies, you're never going to beat up some big muscle-bound brute, no matter how many black belts you've got. You'd better get armed, and you'd better learn how to use those armaments. This world's not going to become friendlier. It's going to get worse. Stay within the law, yes, but when force is called for, know how to do it, be willing to do it wisely and within the law. You gentlemen out there, stand up like men and start protecting your women. If you're not paying attention, this is a new era. I'll say it like the one dude said there's a video going around Facebook. He said, "When you go into the bathroom after my daughter, the time for talk is over." Folks, you better start taking it seriously.